Hello drama lovers. Breaking news. What if one sentence could rewrite years of silence, broken heart? In a moment that no one saw coming, Yang whispered words that set the entire internet ablaze. I still love Dilraba. Fans froze, timelines exploded, and suddenly, the line between real romance and real love blurred in the most heartbreaking, beautiful way. The story begins not with a press conference, not with a scripted drama, but with an unscripted heartbeat. Yang, China's golden actor, stood before flashing cameras, his expression calm but eyes betraying a storm. When he finally spoke those words, I still love Dilraba, the world seemed to stop breathing. To understand why this shook fans so deeply, we need to rewind. Back in 2017, the drama Eternal Love of Dreams sparked rumors of a romance between Yang and Dilraba. Their chemistry was undeniable. Every glance, every smile, fans swore it wasn't acting. Whispers of secret dates, matching accessories, and stolen moments followed them long after the cameras stopped rolling. Yet, both stars remained silent, locked behind the iron wall of professionalism and the industry's relentless pressure. For years, the speculation lived in shadows. Some fans moved on, others held onto the fairy tale of Yang and Dilraba, nicknaming them Yang, a ship that never seemed to sink. Then, like a lightning strike, Yang broke the silence. When he confessed, fans described the moment as surreal. Some screamed in joy. Others cried, their hearts aching at the weight of his words. Still love, two small words carrying years of untold stories, regrets, and what-ifs. It wasn't just a confession. It was an echo of everything unsaid. But why now? Why after all this time? Some insiders whisper that Yang had been carrying this truth for years, unable to say it in an industry where personal feelings are policed and every move is scrutinized. Others believe it was triggered by recent rumors linking Dilraba to new co-stars, stirring a storm of jealousy or maybe longing that he could no longer hide. The internet erupted instantly. Weibo trended with hashtags like Yang confession, Yang reunion, and even still love Dilraba. On Twitter, fans worldwide flooded timelines with edits, throwback clips, and heartfelt messages. Some called it the most romantic confession of the decade. Others feared it was a wound reopened, a bittersweet reminder of love that could never be. And yet, beneath the frenzy, one question lingered. Was this confession a plea for reconciliation, or a goodbye wrapped in love? Before we answer that, let us step into the next part of this emotional journey. When the initial shock faded, fans began dissecting every detail of Yang's confession. His tone, his eyes, the trembling pause before he said love. To fans, it wasn't just a headline. It was raw, unfiltered vulnerability. And Dilraba, her silence only made the storm louder. The actress, known for her elegance and grace, has not responded publicly. But her absence from social media after the confession didn't go unnoticed. Within hours, fans noticed she had stopped posting, and speculation soared. Was she overwhelmed? Was she quietly processing? Or was this her silent acknowledgement that the feelings were mutual? Too deep for words. The fandom split into two camps. One side prayed for reconciliation, flooding comment sections with pleas like, "Please, Yang deserves a second chance." The other side, cautious yet protective, worried about Dilraba's peace. They argued, love is beautiful, but she deserves stability, not chaos. This divide only fueled the emotional wildfire. Edits of their drama scenes resurfaced Yang holding Dilraba in the rain, Dilraba's cheerful smiles, their hands brushing as if fate itself intervened. Clips that once felt like fiction now seemed like confessions hidden in plain sight. But what makes this confession so powerful is its timing. Yang, at the peak of his career, had nothing to gain from exposing his heart. In fact, it was a risk that could cost him endorsements, fan support, and even industry trust. Yet, he did it anyway. Why? Because love, when real, refuses to stay silent. That's what shook fans to their core. This wasn't a publicity stunt. It wasn't a drama script. This was a man, a superstar, standing in front of millions, choosing vulnerability over image. As emotions flooded timelines, international media picked up the story. Headlines from Korea to Hollywood echoed, Yang confesses love for Dilraba after years of silence. TikTok edits went viral, gathering millions of views, and fans from different fandoms united in collective awe. Still, the silence from Dilraba leaves the story open-ended. And maybe that's the most painful part, the waiting. But what if silence is its own kind of answer? The confession sparked more than just gossip. It ignited a cultural conversation about love, fame, and the price of honesty. In the tightly controlled world of Asian entertainment, idols and actors rarely share their private lives. Fans are used to carefully crafted images, not raw truth. Yang's choice to speak was revolutionary and risky. He shattered the unspoken contract between stars and their management. Keep love hidden, keep emotions private, keep fans guessing. By stepping outside those boundaries, he not only confessed to Dilraba but also confessed to the world. Some critics argue it was selfish, that dragging up the past only pressures Dilraba, who may not want the spotlight again. Others defend him, calling his confession the purest act of courage in an industry built on masks. What cannot be denied is how deeply it touched people. Fans from different countries shared their own stories of lost love, of people they still miss, of words they never said. Yang's voice became a mirror reflecting back the universal ache of love that lingers even when time has passed. And then came the theories. Some believe Yang and Dilraba never truly ended, that their connection was paused, not broken. Others suggest his confession is tied to a personal milestone, perhaps realizing that life is too short for silence. Meanwhile, agencies remain quiet, adding another layer of mystery. With no official statement, the confession